Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to your setup. So I asked over on my Discord to post pictures of your setups on there. If you guys want to do that, then I'll leave a link to my Discord in the description down below so you guys can go and do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and react to some of them. Alright, so the first one comes from Niskoro. It's a Peppa Pig kids toy. Yeah, that's not good. In fact, I won't even give that a 1 out of 10. I'll give that a 0 out of 10. Next one we have got from Elsie. So processor Ryzen 5 5600G, RAM 16GB. And yeah, it's a pretty clean setup. There isn't a lot of clutter. But why have you got 3 mice? That is so weird. Don't know why you've got 3. Please let me know. You've got some Rubik's Cubes here on the side there. We've got water bottle. Love that. Always stay hydrated. And yeah, we've got the tower down here. You can kind of see in through the side there. Blue light. Looks pretty good. Got Dell monitor. Always good. Good old reliable Dell monitors. And a Logitech webcam. Yeah, that's a pretty good setup. To improve it, I would get rid of some of the mice. Make the setup look a lot cleaner. Maybe get a second monitor. Yeah, you've made a good use of space there, really. But yeah, I would give that a good 5 out of 10. Next up, we've got one from Bryce Duo. What is that? Is that your actual setup? That is crazy. So, if you can't see already, we've got the keyboard on one arm, the mouse on the other, and then we've got a monitor arm coming out from the back with 3 monitors. So you can literally just sit back in your chair, look at these 3 monitors. Got a VR headset there, HTC VR headset. Not very good cable management, but do you really care? It's all behind you. You're just looking up, you're just gaming. Don't know how you could play like that with your keyboard on one side and your mouse. What a setup. I did not expect that at all. If you play like that, fair play. Next up, we've got one from Sky. Now, this is a really clean setup. Really nice cable management here. You can't see a single cable under the desk, unlike my setup, but I have improved it and I will be doing an updated setup tour very soon. So yeah, no cables. You've got an RGB light, I believe that is, or a blue light. Really nice PC case here. We've got a gaming keyboard, mouse, pretty small mouse pad. I imagine your sensitivity is pretty high. But yeah, I think you've made a really good use of the space here. I'd give that a 7 out of 10. Next up, we've got a setup from Bonsai. So this is an Acer Nitro AN515-15. So yeah, this is the setup here. And yeah, it's a pretty good laptop setup. I understand people with laptop setups, they're always on the move. So maybe this might just be good. Personally, I can't use a laptop. I find I have to connect it to a monitor because otherwise I'm like looking like that and it hurts my neck and it hurts my back. But if you can play like this, then fair play to you. Again, I don't know why you've got such a small mouse pad. Your sensitivity must be really high if you can rock that. But at least you're not playing on the trackpad, so I'll give you a pass for that. To improve it, well, I can't really see a lot. Maybe prop the laptop up on one of those stands and, you know, it's good for ergonomics. It doesn't make your back hurt when you're looking over at the screen. Yeah, maybe get a second monitor if you feel the need for one. So yeah, that's how I'd improve that. I'd give that 5 out of 10. What is that? We've got one from the Code Toad and it's a toaster. Side has sent in his setup, PC specs, Core i3-3220, 8GB of DDR3, Intel HD graphics 2GB and a 1TB hard drive, lap care motherboards and a HP case. So yeah, this is probably a pre-built. I don't think you've built this yourself. I have no idea why the plug sockets are like halfway in the wall. That is really silly. Why are the plug sockets in the middle of your wall, man? I understand maybe it's not your house, but that is pretty bad design there. Yeah, so to improve this, I'll probably get a new desk. This one looks a little bit worn now. I put the PC under the desk, maybe get a bigger monitor, 2 monitors maybe, gaming peripherals, although I know a lot of people do play on office stuff and it does the job. Honestly, you don't need gaming peripherals, but maybe something a bit more comfortable, maybe a bigger mouse pad. Pretty interesting wallpaper. But yeah, we'll give that one 3 out of 10. Next up, we've got one from Bear or Frosty, also known as Notro Client Developer. This one is probably the best one I think I've seen so far. It's a Ryzen 9 3900X with Corsair Hydrox water block, EVGA 2080 Ti with Corsair Hydrox water block, 32GB of Corsair Vengeance RGB 3600, 2GB 870 EVO, 5TB Western Digital Black hard drive. Look at this PC. This is incredible. Wow. I've no words. It's so clean. Cable management's perfect. Lionly makes some really clean cases. I really like that. And if we look at the setup here, honestly, I've got no words. That is incredible. So yeah, very pink themed, very e-girl setup here. Yeah, the setup's really clean. There's like no clutter on this desk whatsoever. There's some stuff hanging up here, which I believe is VR headset and that kind of stuff. Mic stand, ultra wide monitor. I can never get on with ultra wide monitors. I've used them before, but I prefer the productivity of having two. I have no words, honestly. I'd say maybe get a pink chair. Get a pink gaming chair, and I would say that would be complete, Frosty. 9 out of 10. Next up, we've got one from Karthik_TG. And again, another laptop setup. We've got 2 mice here. Looks like maybe a Model O and like a Dell Office mouse. So again, why have you got 2 mice? I get one might be for office work and the other for gaming, but can't you just use one? Like, I can use my gaming mouse just for doing working and typing and stuff. We've got Dell laptop here, a couple of missing keys. Looks like a wonky Windows key here. Why have you got your power brick on the desk? Put that under your desk. Some of the cables could be routed behind the desk rather than just kind of trailing off the desk. So I'd probably get a bigger mouse pad, and that would go over this kind of gap here. Maybe get your laptop on like a laptop stand. Keys are unfortunate, but I don't think many people use their laptop keyboards anyway. Good that you've got external keyboard and mouse, and yeah, it looks pretty decent. 5 out of 10. Next up, we've got a setup from Collie. I don't know the specs, but the mouse was $3 and the phone $5. Yeah. Square monitor gang. Let me know in the comments down below if you play on a square monitor. But yeah, this is, again, just like your study gaming setup, like the study room in your house that you've used as your gaming setup. So as you can see here, we've got an office keyboard. That's probably like one of those cheap Amazon gaming mouse. Probably does the job. It's probably better than an office mouse. But yeah, that looks pretty good. The one thing I don't understand is why have you got your PC facing the other way? Like, surely that's a pain to turn the thing on. Like, you've got to like reach round and press the power on button every time you want to turn on your computer. I've no words. Why have you done that? So yeah, to improve this setup, I would flip that tower around. It'll also help with cable management and that kind of stuff. Get a widescreen monitor, maybe a new desk. Flip the tower around. First thing you do, please, flip your tower around. I'd give that 3 out of 10. Next up, we've got one from VIP and Triggered. This is a MacBook Air M1 setup. If you guys don't know, I've got an M1 MacBook Air myself, and they're really, really good laptops, honestly. And this is a really clean setup. In fact, I've actually got a lamp exactly like this. Did you get it from IKEA? But still, why do people put their plug sockets in the middle of the wall? Is this like something like most countries have? They just got like plug sockets in the middle of the wall? I don't understand. Anyway, it is a pretty clean setup. But yeah, with the M1 MacBook Air, I believe that's probably a 13-inch, really small screen to be sitting here and looking at. If you're used to it, then fair enough. But if that was me, once again, I would get a laptop stand, I'd get an external monitor, and yeah, the chair looks really nice. Desk is massive. So yeah, I'd definitely utilize more of this space. Props to you for not having loads of clutter on your desk as well. And you're going to hate me for this, but I don't really feel like the keyboard fits the setup. Get a black and white keyboard, or just like a black keyboard with RGB lights that you could set to white. So yeah, you could improve that quite a lot, but I will give that a 6 out of 10. Next up, we've got one from Reforced. So this is an i5-12400F. Yeah, so it does seem a lot of you guys out there do play with 2 mice for 2 different reasons, which is quite interesting. Something I didn't actually know. So yeah, this is the setup here. Please peel the plastic off the side of your PC. Oh, that is triggering me. I can't lie. Also, why have you got that plugged into the top of your PC? And surely you could plug that in around the back. But yeah, nice monitor, really clean. 144 Hz as well, I believe. Please remove the clutter. Yeah, you've got 2 mice, but you've done it in a clever way. You've got a little holder for one of them. So I'm guessing the one you're not using, you just hang up, which is quite cool. And get a new chair. What is that? That must be so uncomfortable to game on. I really feel bad for you. Like, you've got a really nice PC. You've got a gaming keyboard and mouse, nice big mouse pad. And then you've just got this chair. Yeah, there's a lot I'd improve here, but I'd give that 5 out of 10. Alright, and the last one is one that's actually really nice. It's from Emon. I think that's how you say your name. So he says, I've upgraded a bit since this pick, but my desk is being used for art right now. So here we go. Ryzen 7 3700X, RTX 3070GB OC, 16GB of Corsair Vengeance DDR4 RAM, 500GB FireCuda NVMe SSD, 1TB external hard drive, mouse is a HyperX Pulse Fire Haste, keyboard is SK61, Mousepad is something from Bold Supply. Headphones Sennheiser HD 599. That is a really clean setup. Like, you've got monitor arms here, you've got a portrait second monitor, something I might try in the future actually. It's good for streaming and that kind of thing. Really clean wallpapers, really clean setup. There's no icons on your desktop. Yeah, this is honestly perfect. I'd give this a 9 out of 10. There's no cable management whatsoever. Wait, what am I saying? There's really good cable management in this setup. Hardly any wires at all. 9 out of 10. So guys, that's going to be the video. If you guys want to submit your setups for me to look at in another video like this, then I'll leave a link to my Discord in the description down below. You guys can go and join it and go to the channel called Post Your Setups. And yeah, just post a picture there, a message to me, your setup specs, your gear, that kind of thing. And you might get featured in a video just like this one. If you guys are new around here, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you later.